Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Calmsden Farm here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, CWATTYESO. Feed the dog on this lovely December morning and we can head off and see what we're doing today on the farm. What is occurring? We've got some spraying to do. I know that much. We've still got field 2 spray, I think. No, field 3, isn't it? Field 3. 2's got the oilseed radish on it. And then we've got field 23 to spray. So, it'd be nice to get the fertilising done. Everything else is done that we were doing in the last episode. Or last episodes. We've got the grass fields rolled and prepped. I think our fancy grass fields. Our chickens are okay. Contract wise, some contract. There's a bit of cultivating to do. So yeah, we turn this on, we can see. So yeah, we've seeded and seeded. It's one stage fertilised for now. Could do with a bit of extra fertilising down the road, but we'll get to that one once it starts to actually grow. And appear. So for the time being, we need to do a little bit of sprayage. Using our lovely sprayer. Which I've instantly got stuck. on the diesel. Okay, so that lowers it down. And that's as high as it goes. Okay. We'll keep that in mind then, as we go around the field. Bearing in mind, my boom is already stuck, ladies and gents. Stuck on the trees already. Who'd have thought it? A little bit hard to see in this light. Especially as I've got light shining in from behind my monitor through the open window. With it being slightly dark on screen and a bright light shining in from behind the screen, it makes it a little bit hard for me to see where I am at times. I much prefer the conditions when it's a little bit later in the day. But yes, back on Calmsden for another wonderful episode of the series. The series is going very well. I'm really pleased with how this series is going. I'm also pleased with how it's being viewed. And people are enjoying the series. Seem to be, looking at the number of viewers, the watches, the clicks, the likes. It's really good. I'm pleased everyone's enjoying the series. One thing I'm not pleased about, as I record today's episode, is that the last video I've recorded and uploaded, episode 14, it's the first video in the series that's been struck by the copyright police. The copyright police have flagged it and jumped on it for the clips from Clarkson's farm that are in the video. I can't believe it. It's the first video of the series. 14 videos into the series. And it's the first one that's been hit by the copyright police, who blocked it worldwide. because of the clip. So I've had to go into YouTube Studio today and try to trim out that clip to save me having to re-edit and re-upload the whole episode again, which still might have to do at the time of recording this video. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that. I almost wonder if that was maybe somebody, maybe some malicious person has manually flagged the video and manually reported the video for the clip. Because like I say, none of the other videos in the series have been claimed. No one's raised any copyright flags on the previous videos. So it just seems a little bit odd that the last video where I got my Lamborghini tractor was the one that got hit and got struck. Suspicions. Might need to call Jack Reacher and get him to do an investigation. I'm also aware that I'm going to need to go and get some more fertilizer soon, because this thing runs out very quickly. I may have bought the wrong sprayer, ladies and gents. I know I went for the one which was fastest, because, you know, in keeping with Clarkson, speed and power triumphs everything, and triumphs overall. However, I'm thinking possibly, maybe, should have gone for capacity of sprayer rather than speed. Maybe I should have gone with the New Holland. Just maybe. The extra few litres of fertiliser I would have got in that would have been quite nice. Of course, I'm doing this without the aid of GPS. I can't see jack all on this field. Tell me where I've sprayed and where I've not sprayed. Let's turn off the line, please. Right, there we are, look. That's a little bit, gives me a little bit more of an indicator. Yeah, there's no visual indicator on this field that tells me. Certainly not in the light that I have available to me. I cannot see where I have sprayed or where I've not sprayed using this thing. So, oh, missing a bit down the edge of the field. Hence why I should probably put GPS on for the next... Well, the next field doesn't really need GPS. Because once I've gone down it and up it, that'll be it. Right, there's an unfertilised patch somewhere over here. Let's get it. We're going to miss a bit again now. This is why I can't wait for precision farming to come out, the Farm Simulator 22, because at least then we'll have the mini map thing. We'll have the dynamic mini map, which will show us the fertilizer state on the mini map, which is the big thing for me. Can't believe that's still not been included in Farm Sim. So we can actually see the... I mean, how hard is it, Giants, take this information here on this screen and apply it to the minimap? Eh? How hard can it be to show us the fertilisation state of a field when we are driving a fertiliser? I'm still missing bits. Oh. You know what? I might have seeded the field perfectly, you know, and done it in a very not Clarkson style. You know, because I've kind of seeded the field very well. However, I definitely think this would be a very good example of what maybe spraying would look like if Jeremy Clarkson was ever let loose on it. Because I'm really just driving all over this field. Like I say, it was easier to do on the field before it had the crop on it. Just driven diagonally across the field there. Oh, missed more of the field. Gonna run out of spray, ladies and gents. Run out of liquid fertilizer. I have to go buy some more. I know I could put some in my I think there's a refill silo at the farm I could fill with liquid fertiliser if I really, really needed to. Right, need a little bit more juice. Little bit more juice. It's 4,000 litres there. Is that going to be enough? It is enough, with a bit left still. Again, that New Holland sprayer is now starting to look a lot more appealing. It's starting to appeal a lot more to me now. Think of miss my turning. So I'm going to have to drive all the way around to the main farm entrance. I mean, yes, I know technically I could go through here. We'll see. I've got a feeling that might be too big. Ta-da! Right. Right, I'm going to get that bit that we missed. And then we're going to spray the rest of this field. And then we're going to move over to 23. And we're going to spray that. And we're going to do a slightly better job on field 23. I'm hoping. It's all of that bit. One bit to do, which is the bit more or less here. done. In what took far longer than it should have took. It's done. You know what? I think we may resign to using GPS for the next attempt. Not that I'm expecting to get a whole lot of problems off of field 23. 23 is literally going to be like straight down and straight back up. Oh look, my grass is growing. So again, we'll do the headland to start with, because that kind of determines all the ins and outs and middle bits. Quick reverse. And we want to try and follow the edge of the field as best we can, without hitting any trees. Right. Let's just have a quick check. Yeah. See, 23 is looking a lot better already. I'll press a different button on this controller for GPS, because I've mapped it to a completely different button. So it's now no longer left stick to activate GPS for me in game. It's the, I assume it's supposed to be the Facebook, the Xbox equivalent of the PlayStation share button. If you're on an Xbox console. So I'm using that as my ipso facto GPS button now, which is great because it also means now I can use the left stick properly for refilling vehicles and activating thing. I haven't got to cycle through all the different options now attached to a vehicle to get it to actually fill from a pallet or fill from a silo or whatever, which is great. The trouble is it's taking me a little while to get used to the fact I've got to press a different button. I keep instinctively muscle memory clicking the left analog stick every time I want to turn GPS on. Doesn't work anymore. Right, a little bit to do. Just up in this corner here. Right, it was on -12. Now we want to do -13. Right, that's -12, ladies and gents. We want to do -11. There we go. That's better. Come on. Cruise control, stay engaged when I come out of the menu, please. But we very nearly got the spraying done. There we go. Spraying is done. What I could do is have a quick trip up to the grass field. Give that a little bit of a sprayage. Because there's obviously some areas that have only had a single coating, a single application. And we would be now ready to apply a secondary application. I probably wouldn't use this again. The spraying. in here because of the trees. And then we'll have to go down to the farm. I'll have to go refill it, ready to do the next pallet of things. But yeah, that should all be fertilised and grand now. Okay. We'll need to come do this one down here. But I'm going to have to obviously refill my sprayer to do that. I haven't actually re-sprayed or fertilised any of this secret meadow. Nor have I done any of the other grass fields. I haven't applied any fertiliser to any of those. So they're only single stage fertilised going forward. Oh boy. Let's leave him there for a minute. What we got over here? Some more bread, ladies and gents. But I think Mr. Lambo needs to move those pallets of those pallets of honey and beeswax. I don't know how I'm doing for flour in my productions. Do I need to get some more? Right, there's the honey and beeswax. Into the diddly squat farm shop it all goes. Very nice. Perhaps we'll take the bread. As well while we're here. You gonna spawn anymore? Yes. Just as I start to reverse away. All that freshly cooked bread. You can almost smell it, can't you? In fact, there's quite a bit of bread. We've got a load up. Come on, game. Whoever made this mod should have made this box a lot bigger. Oh Lord, we've got some cakes as well. Oh, our first strawberry cream cakes. Ooh, some more cakes. Even more cakes to come yet. Locally produced. cakes in time for Christmas. And if you're wondering how I've been able to produce cakes at this point in the series, we have this wonderful little mod on PC which allows you to buy the materials for productions, any missing materials. So whilst I have got flour, sugar and water and eggs, I can provide those ingredients. Obviously at the moment I can't do milk, I can't do butter, and I can't do strawberries, but I can buy those in, import them, and then I get to make all my lovely wonderful products which I can then sell. Oh look, there's another pallet, ladies and gents. Well, we'll have that one. And now we'll load them up into the farm shop. And then Lisa can sell them all. Oh, ladies and gents, my farm shop does not buy cakes, apparently. That, to me, seems like a massive oversight there in the whole production system. Oh dear, ladies and gents. Would appear we do not have a sell point for cakes. Well, in that case, ladies and gents, just gonna have to make one. Oh no. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a cake selling point now. Right, could do with some more sugar. I can't pick any of these up. Yes, I can. What am I talking about? You look like a half-empty pallet. What about you? Happy? Looks happy. Right. Need to take my sprayer now. Fill him up. Of course, I'm going to have to tap into him because it doesn't let me enter him. And back to the store we will go. Some more liquid fertiliser. Like I say, I might spray the grass fields. We might have a look. I might have a look at doing the sheep field and that while I'm down here. But the important thing today was making sure we got the crops done. And all my crop fields are now properly sprayed, fertilised, so they're going to yield as much as they're going to yield this first year. Like I say, we don't unfortunately have the luxury yet of being able to do lime spreading. That'll have to come after the next harvest. Although I could always lime spread. I could lime spread field 2 once I've cultivated the sugar beet, before I seed it with the sorghum. Yeah, I'm going to need some more IBC. I'm going to buy the one. As I say, probably should have got, out of all of those, I went with the speed rather than anything. The Amber's only 15 kilometers an hour, obviously. Why didn't I go for the New Holland? Why? Okay, it's 18 kilometers an hour. It's slower in the field, but 7,800 litre capacity, that would have been better for these fields and this map, given the size of them. The extra tank space would have been far more beneficial to me, saving me a number of trips backwards and forwards to the store. I'll have to figure out as well how to load up the silo at the farm. We could always buy and have a load of liquid fertilizer stored there for ease. I'm going to swing this way. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter in here. Let's see if fertilising this space will allow me to raise the I'm does it raise the fertiliser state of this field? Me spraying it. We'll find out. Looks like it. Spray fertiliser in the sheep's water. There's a big square area here that needs to be done. Done. Now I've got to fold up to go through the gate. Yeah, this will be out. This grass will look different from the rest of the grass because it's proper seeded, planted grass. as I say, it'll give a nice little bonus to our mowing next year. It will. One of the things I also did notice when I checked my finance screen, we have received money for the BGA for November and December. So I said when I sold my bales, my one bale load of one trailer load of bales at the BGA, that it was a complete waste of time because we didn't get paid for it because we own the BGA, so it operates like normal production. Turns out you do get paid income from the BGA, you just don't get an on-screen notification for it. And also, it's incredibly slow because the BGA is so incredibly slow at processing. We've still got 49,000 litres of silage in the BGA that yeah, it's it takes that long to process the material in the BGA. That's why you don't get paid. You don't notice the money coming in, but you do get paid by the BGA. So the BGA is still the highest selling, I think the highest priced place for silage. Nearly. Cotswold Bale Store and General Bale Store are giving it a good run for its money. Yeah, I would say still, based on that information, the BGA is still not the place you want to sell your products at, your silage at, because it takes so long to process. You're not going to get the money for several days. Therefore, the prices could go down. So you almost kind of want to just take it to the place that's offering the highest price on the day that gives you the money straight away. The only solution to that would be for map authors and mod authors who release maps to increase the production rate, the processing speed of the BGAs, so that they actually do get through the silage on the day that you deliver it, so you get paid correctly. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to know that the BGA is going to be drip feeding me money into my bank account over several days, but ultimately it would be nice if I could have the money, you know, in one lump sum. So, we should be now, having done this, we should now have finished fertilising all our fields. I go and check. Oh, I've missed a little bit down field 4. 6 is fertilised, 34 is fertilised, 6 is fertilised, 3 is fertilised, 23 is fertilised. Oh, the secret meadow needs to be fertilised. I can probably do that with what I've got left. But I will do that off camera, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching today's episode of Calmsden Farm. Really hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be back with some more Calmsden Farm action and Hout Baler on action and Elm Creek action very soon. But from me, take care. Stay safe, everybody. Goodbye for now.